the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, Lamar out again? Did they say what it was? Was it indeed broken rib? It looked like it was broken ribs.
His return starts at the 5.
No, he got kneed. He got kneed in the back. But the way it looked like it was it could have possibly been like a broken rib or something.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Let's go. Play action. Here's Penix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 32. To the air with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Penix looking to run with it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue, and that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Nate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the 1st. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
let's go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be
Can we get some supplies first?
He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Lawrence throwing here. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey.
Now Lawrence. Connection made. Travis Etienne. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. Running in the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little checks on the extra point. And the Jaguars one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set for the kickoff.
You said you was eating tire rubber?
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Hits him on the out route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Penix now on 1st down. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Has it down close. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Drake London with the touchdown. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. First down throw, Lawrence. Completes another one to Thomas. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Hits his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
2nd down, Etienne gets it again. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Hey, run!
We've got a man in motion. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And he's caught. He's got ground. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
14, Falcons 10. Cam Little, the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line.
Fucking Three Stooges.
This our last play of the quarter. Throwing now on first down. Penix. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's the end of our opening quarter. 14-10 our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it on 2nd and short. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Penix working from the gun. Man downfield, and he finds London. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And QB just nailed it.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They're going play fake with Penix. Catch is made in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
17. Jaguars 14. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here. Lawrence with it on first. Pocket isn't moving off. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Motioning the tight end now. Lawrence working from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Hey, lion. Hey, I'm done. Hey, Soko.
Working now from the gun. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, we gotta switch it up. Silver.
Now it's Lawrence. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design. Tremendous communication. Everybody trusting one another. And it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, run. Hey, tomato. Hey, I'm gun.
ETN again. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it could set the table for more.
49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Go.
From the shotgun, Penix finds him over the middle. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
Nigga Lamar said he had VR goggles on and ran through a fence.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
I said, please tell me somebody recorded that shit.
Penix here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. An option give to Robinson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
3-yard loss on
It's
the
after
play.
plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Trying for it with Penix. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Gets it downfield, working the left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll motion Brown right. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to work it to the 20. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Complete to De'Ami Brown. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On the jump.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, run. Stop.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
You know, sometimes you got to hit R3 on a motherfucker and just report him.
Jaguars drive their what's going to happen.
Falcons 17. Cam Little to kick off for the
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Piece of 24. Son. 11, Agate. Silver.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided first half. On is Little for the extra point. And after splits the upright. The Jaguars push their lead to 18.
Falcons 17.
So we'll see if the ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. Here's the final play of our first half. That's halftime.
Shy, you want to take a break? You okay?
More of the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, man.
Ryland to kick
All
off.
set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. He's got a lead.
Sound like you talk about a relationship.
He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
At their own 30.
Hey, you know, time with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and you'll all say it in that locker room.
Every single relationship is the same thing, so don't worry.
Come out firing the same
You lose
way
every
in that
time.
first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Son,
There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making.
that
there.
nigga-
Close to lead on that run.
It's a gain of
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slider practice for moments just like that. Actually,
he
practicing
posted
how to
the
slide
pictures
and get out of harm's
and the
way.
screenshots.
And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Let's go. Hey, Soko.
Lean back, motions right. Lawrence. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, Lion. Hey, switch. Change attack. Switch.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Called in left side. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And a Jaguar first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey.
First down throw, Lawrence. Buying some time right. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got to slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Philip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. On him quick, and they bring him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second
No,
down.
I didn't know.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Hey, easy.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Caught. Nice gain left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
ETN on third down. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Hey, run. Here we go.
They'll run. ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Decent 24. Hey, I'm going. Go. This side's mine.
One more time with ETN. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Honest Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Scott reels it in. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Penix now. Finds him on the crossing route. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team.
Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons make it an 18-point game.
42. Falcons 24. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
On the red.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Watson on the
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Hey, here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Putting a receiver in motion. Lawrence facing third and long. That's incomplete left side.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Picked up at the 38. Across midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They go play action. Here's Penix. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Last play sent him back across midfield here, second and long. To the air with Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Penix facing a third and long. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, Lion, same free.
On play action now, Lawrence. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. All set to go now from the 35. Lawrence with it on first. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. So we're through 3 here. The Jaguars have the football. They're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our fourth quarter. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Hey, Ginger, attack!
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. That's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, I'm done. Here we go, son.
They go right back to Etienne. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about the 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Hey, easy, route 11. Hey, Ginger, here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have likely led right there. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars grow the lead now to 22 points.
Falcons 27. Cam Little.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Penix. That's him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Check go.
Here's Penix to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I don't think they needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That shit left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
Falcons 27.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting
on a Saturday.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up.
It's trash. Word.
Fresh off the pick, here's Penix.
You gotta go to the shit with the bulletproof glass.
Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Jets pick it up. And they're going to take over with 1st and goal after the fumble.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 5-yard line.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Hey, Lion. It's hot.
Lawrence looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars continue piling it on here in the fourth. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action, here's Penix. And this one is launched downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Penix. Hits him on the in route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
60 Bison, 60 by 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check up.
And again, it's Penix. Looking slant route complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
13 yards on
A nice
play.
gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
70 Lion. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Penix is going to throw again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Looking for somewhere to throw. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion, Silver.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Etienne. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say goodbye from Atlanta.